Hallelujah. Yirmeyahu 10. Jeremiah. Hear the word which Yahuwah speaks to you, O house of Israel. Thus said Yahuwah, do not learn the way of the Gentiles, and do not be frightened by the signs of the Shemayim heaven. For the Gentiles are frightened by them. For the prescribed customs of the peoples are worthlessness. For one cuts down a tree from the forest, work for the hands of the craftsman with a cutting tool. And they adorn it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and hammers, so that it does not topple. They are like round posts, and they do not speak. They have to be carried, because they do not walk. Do not be afraid of them, for they do no evil, nor is it in them to do any good. There is none like you, O Yahuwah. You are great, and great is your name in might. Who would not revere you, O sovereign of the nations? For this is your due. For among all the wise men of the nations, and in their reigns, there is none like you. They are both brutish and foolish, and instruction of worthlessness is in the tree. Silver is beaten in the plates. It is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Euphaz. The work of the craftsman, and the hands of the smith, draped in blue and purple, all of them are the work of skilled work ones. But Yahuwah is truly Elohim. He is the living Elohim and the everlasting sovereign. At his wrath, the earth shakes, and the nations are unable to stand in his displeasure. Say to them this: the Allah that did not make the Shemayim and the earth shall perish from the earth and from under the Shemayim. He has made the earth by his power. He has established the world by his wisdom, and has stretched out the Shemayim by his understanding. When he makes his voice heard, there is a roaring of waters in the Shemayim heaven. And he makes vapors rise from the ends of the earth, the lightnings for the rain he has made, and brings wind from his treasuries. Everyone is brutish in knowledge. Every smith is put to shame by his idol. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no spirit in them. They are worthless. A work of mockery. In the time of their punishment, they perish. The portion of Jacob is not like these, for he is the maker of all. And Israel is the tribe of his inheritance. Yahuwah of hosts is his name. Gather up your bundle from the ground, you who live under siege. For thus said Yahuwah, see, at this time I am hurling out the inhabitants of the land, and shall distress them, so that they feel it. Woe to me for my breaking. My wound is grievous, but I say, this is my sickness, and I bear it. My tent has been ravaged, and all my cords have been broken. My children have gone from me, and they are no more. There is no one to pitch my tent anymore, or to pull up my curtains, for the shepherds have become brutish, and they have not sought Yahuwah. Therefore, they did not understand, and all their flocks scattered. See, it is come, the voice of a report, and a great shaking out of the land of the north, to make the cities of Yehudah a waste, an inhabitation of jackals. Oh, Yahuwah, I know the way of man is not in himself. It is not for man. It is not for man who walks to direct his steps. Oh, Yahuwah, chastise me, but with right ruling, not in your displeasure, lest you bring me to naught. Pour out your wrath on the Gentiles who do not know you, and on the tribes who do not call on your name. For they have eaten up Jacob, devoured him and consumed him, and laid waste his home.